Entrepreneurship is not just about starting a business. It's about how you think. Your mindset determines your decisions, your persistence, and ultimately, your success. Today, we'll break down how you can develop an entrepreneurial mindset that pushes you forward, no matter the challenges. Most people see problems and stop. Entrepreneurs see problems and ask, how can I turn this into an opportunity? Steve Jobs saw clunky, boring computers and decided they could be beautiful and user-friendly. Elon Musk saw traffic jams and thought, what if we build tunnels? You don't have to be a billionaire to think this way. Start by noticing everyday frustrations, in your job, in your community, in your own life, and brainstorm ways to fix them. Write down 3 problems you encounter today, and 1 possible solution for each. You will fail. Not once, not twice, many times. The difference between an entrepreneur and everyone else is they don't see failure as a final verdict. It's just feedback. Thomas Edison famously said, I haven't failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that don't work. Keep a failure journal where you record what went wrong, what you learned, and what you'll do differently next time. That habit turns every setback into a stepping stone. Risk is unavoidable, but smart entrepreneurs learn to calculate it. Jeff Bezos left a secure Wall Street job to start Amazon, but only after weighing the odds and having a clear plan. Ask yourself, what's the worst-case scenario? Can I survive it? What's the potential upside? If the upside outweighs the downside, and you have a way to manage the risks, take the leap. Remember, avoiding all risk is actually the biggest risk. The best entrepreneurs are obsessed with learning, from books, from people, from mistakes. Warren Buffett spends up to 80% of his day reading. Oprah Winfrey credits much of her success to a lifelong love of learning. Don't just read in your own industry. Explore psychology, technology, history, marketing, and even art. Every new perspective sharpens your thinking and can give you an unexpected advantage in business. Quick wins are tempting, but they rarely build empires. Entrepreneurs keep their eyes on the horizon. Amazon operated at a loss for years because Bezos was thinking about market domination, not next quarter's profits. Think about where you want to be in 10 years, and then reverse engineer the steps to get there. If you make decisions based only on this week's results, you'll miss the bigger game. When something goes wrong, most people panic. Entrepreneurs ask, what's the solution? Imagine you run an online store, and your supplier suddenly vanishes. A non-entrepreneur might shut down the shop. An entrepreneur starts calling backup suppliers, tweaking products, or even creating a new version themselves. Make it a habit. For every problem you face, write down at least 3 possible solutions before reacting emotionally. Time is the one currency you can't earn back. If you waste an hour scrolling, that's an hour you could have used to build, create, or learn. Entrepreneurs ruthlessly protect their time. They delegate, automate, and eliminate anything that doesn't push them forward. A simple exercise. Track how you spend your day for 1 week. You'll quickly see where you're leaking time. And once you plug those leaks, your productivity will skyrocket. They say you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If your circle is negative, risk-averse, and unmotivated, it will drag you down. Entrepreneurs consciously choose to spend time with people who inspire them, challenge them, and believe in possibilities. This doesn't mean cutting everyone off, it means expanding your network. Join entrepreneur meetups, mastermind groups, or even online communities where big thinking is the norm. A brilliant business idea can collapse if you don't understand money. Learn how to read a profit and loss statement, manage cash flow, and make smart investments. Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, says, it's not how much money you make, but how much money you keep. Entrepreneurs think in terms of ROI, return on investment, for every dollar spent. Ask yourself before any purchase, will this expense help my business grow or improve my skills? Markets shift, technology evolves, customer needs change. Kodak ignored digital cameras and lost its empire. Netflix embraced streaming and became a giant. The difference? Adaptability. As an entrepreneur, keep your ear to the ground, study trends, listen to your customers, and be ready to pivot if the situation demands it. The faster you adapt, the longer you survive. Motivation is like a spark. It can start the fire, but discipline keeps it burning. Entrepreneurs create habits and routines that keep them moving even on bad days. Think of Jocko Willink, who wakes up at 4:30 a.m. every single day to train, no excuses. You don't have to wake up at dawn, but you do need a routine that forces progress, whether you feel like it or not. An entrepreneur's job isn't just to create a product, it's to get people excited about it. Whether you're pitching investors, motivating your team, or marketing to customers, you have to communicate your vision clearly and passionately. Remember, people buy into the why more than the what. Share your mission, tell stories, and let your enthusiasm be contagious. The most successful entrepreneurs aren't chasing money, they're chasing impact. Money is simply the byproduct of value. Ask yourself daily, how can I solve a problem so well that people happily pay for it? Think about companies like Airbnb. They didn't just rent rooms, they created trust between strangers, unlocking a whole new way to travel. The more value you create, the more money will follow. The day you think you've made it is the day you start losing. Entrepreneurs know there's always another mountain to climb, another skill to learn. Stay curious like a beginner, even when you're experienced, and stay humble, because arrogance blinds you to the very changes and opportunities that can make you even more successful. An entrepreneurial mindset isn't built overnight. It's developed through daily choices, resilience, and relentless learning. Start applying these principles today, and you'll not only grow as an entrepreneur, but as a person.